That way we can make use of that time. Perfect. I'm going to throw Mike in timeout. And welcome everybody to feature match number 2.
We're live on the internet, and it should be working.
On the internet.
On the internet.
Perfect. Okay, so we're here with Connorlly and BigGuyMike.
Yep.
Now, this is a pretty interesting matchup here, as Connorlly is one of the most experienced players of Arcane the Eternal, and Mike is one of the newest. But they both have the same record. They went 2-1 against their round 1 opponent. So it's interesting that these two characters in the scene with completely opposite skill levels ended up not only facing each other but facing each other with the same record. So we're here with Connor right now, doing our pregame interview. So Connor, how are you feeling about your tournament chances?
I can't lie, I'm feeling very confident.
Okay, well, we
Love to
like
hear it.
confidence.
Yeah. You want to tell us a little bit about the deck you're playing? What you're hoping to see?
Well, I'm playing the best deck, which is Dragons. It's a fully
Alright.
objective opinion.
Yeah, makes sense.
What I'm hoping to happen in this game is to pop off early every single time. I play very aggressively. I like to end these games before turn 4.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, turn 3 kills are very efficient at shutting down, especially newer players. They aren't used to things being able to kill that quickly. I mean, Arcane's kind of unique in that games can end on turn 3 or turn 15. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh where every game's end on every game ends on turn 2, or Magic where every game ends on turn 10. So or in that range, like there's a huge swath of speeds that the game is played at, even in the same format, even just the starter decks. So it creates really interesting gameplay states, but it's something that new players often aren't ready for. But that being said, Mike is a game ahead, same as you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're only one game in.
That's
Only one
true.
game.
You're right about
That's
that.
very true. I have another question. If you were a card in Arcane the Eternal, what type do you think you would be?
What type? Oh, definitely like Ferrock or
Okay.
Dragon. Just I feel like the deck that I play is a lot like my play style. I'm very competitive. I like to hit hard and fast,
All
and
right.
I like to get it done.
Hell yeah. Did you have any other questions? Theo?
Yeah. So I have 2 more questions for you. So number 1 is there anything that you are really excited to show off during the game?
That's a good question. I
Now I know your playstyle, like you're very much like fundamentals. Like you're not super flashy, you don't build these like crazy combos or anything like that, but I'm just wondering if you pulled anything in your pack that you're really excited to show off, or if you want to keep that secret.
I will say I don't think there's any one combo in my deck that I'm very excited to pull off. I know that I have a couple of options for turn 3 kills, and I would love for any of them to happen today.
A couple of options is strong. I mean,
Yeah.
especially after Dragons went through that nerf, that it makes it seemingly harder to kill turn 3. But still
I find a
possible.
way.
Yeah, Connor always
Life
does.
finds a way.
Life does too. And I have one more question for you, which is, if you had to pick a rival in the tournament, who would it be?
Oh, honestly, my rival is Dragon. I beat him in the first round, but it was so close, and I really want them to come up through losers bracket and face me again.
I think that would be very exciting. He does have his next match against Emery on Trail, who got kicked into losers bracket by Big Lips McGee. So that'll be an interesting matchup. Uh,
See you in the
I'll be
finals,
interested to see.
Dragonity.
Yeah. I was thinking you were probably going to say Dragon or Ty. I said last week that the three of you are kind of the boss fights of this tournament. So I'll be interested. And if you win this match, you're up against Ty in round 3. So that'll be you guys both have an uphill battle. But all right. So that concludes your pregame. I'll just throw you in timeout and grab Mike here, and we'll see you in just a sec.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Throw you in timeout and grab Mike here, and we'll see you in just a sec.
Goodbye.
Oh,
All right, there we go. That's
sounds
correct.
like something is coming through Discord.
I think there was a little bit of feedback there
Okay.
from somebody. I don't know.
Okay.
Hope
it's not me.
Mike, I think Mike's back, right?
Yep.
Yeah, perfect.
Hello.
Okay. How's it going, Mike? How you feeling about the upcoming match?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're
Yeah.
coming off of a strong 2-1. But of course, you're kind of one of the newcomers to this tournament.
That's true.
You have a lot of good fundamentals, though. Like you play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, which is very similar to the deck you're playing, which is of course plants.
Yep.
Are you feeling nervous facing down Connor? You know, like one of the probably the best current Arcane player.
Yeah, I am feeling a little bit of the pressure,
Yeah,
but pressure makes diamonds.
that's very
That's
true,
very
and that's a
true.
good mindset to have. That's a very good mindset to have. And of course, Dragon did take a game off of Connor last round, so it's by no means are they an unbeatable Titan.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean that was my win last round too against dragons. So
Oh.
Yep.
Do you want to tell us a bit about the deck you're running today?
yeah, so I'm on a plant deck. It's a pretty slow. It's a slower paced control strategy. Play a lot of cards that allow me to freeze stuff, cycle stuff back from the graveyard, just sort of loop my way into, getting that advantage and in winning like through the long game.
All right.
Yeah, it's definitely a very grindy deck strategy for sure.
How do you think that's going to fare against the very sort of aggressive dragon deck? Or I suppose you would have seen in your last round.
Yeah, I feel like it could go either way because I was against a newer player last game, so it's I feel like it's a lot. It's worse odds for me. I'm feeling like probably on the downhill from a coin toss, but I still got a chance.
All right. Now, I do have one more question. If you were a card in Arcane the Eternal, what type do you think your card would have?
Ooh, that is a good question. I don't know. To be honest, I still haven't even looked through all the cards that are out yet, so I wouldn't
Fair
even know
enough.
the type.
I respect that. I respect that. So, to follow that up, are there any, speaking of cards that you've looked through at least, are there any that you're really excited, and any interactions or combos that you're excited to show off? Did you pull anything in your pack that you're really excited to get out in the match, or you want to leave it a secret?
I mean, I did pull a one of. I did get a Chrome Drake, which
Oh,
did
that's a
help
strong
clutch up.
card.
Yeah, it clutched up my game 3 for sure.
It's a very strong card.
Yeah,
Nice.
and of course, plants have this really strong loop with Sea Leaf Drake, Spring
Yep.
Strong Ox, and Great Oak Avenger.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone who's played against plants knows this. It's just a trillion attacks, ignoring resistance, goes for the kill out of absolutely nowheres.
Yep, it can. It all, like, one turn you're playing against this kind of grindy control strategy, and you're getting your licks in where you can, and all of a sudden they drop a Great Oak Avenger and hit you 15 times, and it is brutal. Plants is definitely one of those ambush predator decks. You don't
Yes.
expect it, and then all of a sudden, bam, just kills you outright.
Interesting. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
And if you had a rival in the tournament, Mike, who do you think it would be?
Ooh, I would say, who is it on Magicians? Is it Ty?
It's Ty, yeah.
Yeah, Ty.
Oh man, he's calling a shot.
Yeah,
Kind of.
I played some practice rounds with him back a couple weeks ago. He kicked my teeth in.
He's very
I'm
good.
going back
He's
for
really,
him.
really
I'm
good.
coming back for him.
He's a very, very like strong player. Of course, he and Dragon joined at around the same time into the closed alpha, and they have played a ton against each other and just farmed a lot of experience. And now they're getting to show it off, and he is deadly with that magician's deck. So I'll be rooting for you if you go up against him.
Indeed.
Okay, cool. So let's grab Connor back in here.
All right, and during the
Alright.
match, what do you want? Do you want the players like quiet or sort of muted?
Let's just turn him down to like
Okay.
just a little quiet, like 55, 40%, something like that. And then Mike and Connor just mute both of us.
Oh, okay.
Tell me when.
Yep, just mute us and then go ahead straight into your games.
All right.
Yep.
All right. See you later.
See ya.
See ya in a few matches. Okay, I'm excited.
Okay.
All right. It's just you and me then.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and
Okay.
just in case, like, if they forget to show the decks, are you as game master able to share people's hands with people?
I don't think that I can.
Okay.
But if they forget, I'll tell them in chat or something. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. You got a 7.
7.
It's a 7.
Most statistically likely hand.
That's very true.
Oh,
And a
I got
5.
All right. I think I'll be going first.
All right.
Okay.
We're starting with Big Guy Mike 2005.
I'm gonna mulligan that for sure.
You should be able to see though. I believe that they're
Okay, I see their hands. Yeah.
Announcers, take a look at this hand. This is such a tragedy.
I'm gonna take a look at what.
Same here.
My God.
Man, both of them are mulliganing.
Can't risk it.
Oh wow. All right.
Okay.
Did Connor say they were going second?
I think Big Guy Mike is going first.
Well, it's not much better, but
Interesting. So that's tough. Going second for dragons is really tough. Not even necessarily because it means your opponent gets to attack
this
first,
feels like
but
a
because you're
game
not
we still
ahead
lose.
on
Mm.
board.
God.
Yeah.
Tactician's advantage
So,
really depends on
okay.
having that creature advantage.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
It's a pretty strong hand though.
I
Lots
will
of 1-drops, a combat trick, and a Fury. Let's
Super
Alright.
Vista.
Oh
You're
no,
playing
Big Guy Mike
Super
has a
Vista?
strong
and
hand
we'll go to the
himself.
swamp, and I'll pass my turn.
All right. That's
Is it
the
on
end
board?
Maybe
of.
not though.
No,
This turn?
Oh, sorry.
the
That's
territory.
another territory. Okay, interesting.
Territories.
He's got a great
That's
hand
the
if
one
he
good
can
thing about
draw
going first is I can
any
be
1000
fine with
drop.
an ass
But he
beating
doesn't
first
have a
as long
creature to
as I get a
play right
creature.
now.
That's true.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I know what this one does. Okay, draw 2 for turn.
This might be a turn 3 kill by virtue of him not having creatures.
Oof. Now,
Okay.
what are we looking at for Connorlly's turn?
Yeah, I mean, Connorlly's got a lot of options for the turn 2, but the turn 1 is pretty much just a red scale Phoenix. There's an argument to be made for running a Star Strike because you, like, hypothetically, if
All right.
there's some kind of shenanigans going on, you can discard the combat trick to
I'm
protect
going
the
to
Star Strike and
play
then get it back next turn with the Star Strike effect, as Star
a
Strike lets you add
red scale
spells
Phoenix.
back. But
And,
Connor decides that
Okay.
that's probably not a realistic scenario, which I agree with,
I'll
and
draw and pray.
plays out the red scale, which is a very aggressive 1-drop, 750 power, but
Not
0
exactly what I was looking
resist.
for, but I do.
But it also can come back from the dead zone.
I will play
Oh my god, he
a
didn't draw the
cloud
1-drop.
to draw 3,
Cloud gazing turn
Okay.
2 with no creatures on board.
and
He's
I'll
out of
just get past
mana.
there.
Ouch.
Really?
Yep.
Oh
I'm
my
fine.
god, he didn't
This
even
is
draw
enough.
anything
Card
good to
shield.
pitch to the
Okay.
cloud
Maybe
to the
that's
pitch
right,
to the
Jack.
card shield. Oh my god, this is
Alright,
not
draw for
good
turn.
for Mike. His best advantage was going first against this list, and he didn't draw anything he can play turn 1.
It's
Even
looking
if
like a
he
really
has,
rough game.
yeah, he
Let's
can
see.
kind of
Okay,
stabilize
so
on his next turn
okay.
because he can play down those calcified dragons on the Mangrove Death Swamp, which will
Well,
freeze any.
Red Skull Phoenix is going to attack you directly.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to
I'll
pitch
drop a card
something
shield
to the
and
card shield.
discard this Calcified Dragon.
Oh, that's
Okay.
smart. He's pitching the
Okay.
calcified so that he can get the revival
Calcified
effect on
Dragon
it
has a
because it
survive
allows
effect, doesn't
itself
it?
to revive
Yes,
when
it
your opponent
does.
attacks.
When you
Interesting.
attack, while it's in the dead zone, I can play it, and if I do, when it leaves the field, I have to pay 1,000 or it goes to nothing.
Connor is still gonna get a
Okay, got
huge
it.
advantage here, though. Being able to play down a Dragon of the Unbound uncontested
Why
on
didn't
board
play
is
that earlier?
really scary. This card is so strong.
Uh,
Probably the
Yeah.
best
If you
1000
can
drop in
figure
the
it out.
game.
yeah.
Trying to look at what they've got going on. I think it might be. Whose turn is it right now?
All right.
It's Connor's turn. They're just deciding the core inflection point here is whether or not they play
So
the Star
I'm going
Strike
to
and the Red
play-
Scale or just the Dragon of the Unbound.
Okay.
Because they can go for board advantage with the Star Strike and the Red Scale, but that also means that their Dragon of the Unbound won't be able to
And there's
attack.
Dragon
But
of the
inside,
Unbound.
Oh, I hate
yeah,
this
they go
card.
with the
Hard.
Unbound.
Draw. Okay.
I think that was probably the right choice because, like, if you think about it, if you play down the Dragon of the Unbound, you still have board advantage, and then you can play down these other smaller cards next turn, but the Dragon of the Unbound gets an attack.
Oh, unfreeze
Versus
my
the inverse being
Yeah,
like you
freezing
have board
the
advantage, but
the
you only
Unbound.
get to attack with the Star
Okay.
Strike Dragon and the Red Scale Phoenix, which is like not as strong, I think.
And
Okay. And what are we looking at over here?
then
He
I
drew a Sea Leaf
will-
Drake. That's a strong draw.
I will Sea Leaf Drake.
Sea Leaf Drake is
and
now
discard
on the board.
Death Swamp.
Yeah. The only thing is, should he have held back
And then I will freeze
on the Sea Leaf Drake? Should he
Red
have
Scale
left it in
Phoenix.
dead zone? Because that means that he doesn't have an easy revive with
Then
Great Oak
I will
Avenger next turn.
Sack this Death Swamp to add
Okay.
back the other Death
What do you
Swamp.
think? What do you think?
Okay.
I mean, at this precise moment, I'm trying to get a grasp on the plant cards.
Oh, of course, yeah. So the plant deck's main gimmick is that Great Oak Avenger card in his hand there, which
Yeah.
of course gains extra attacks when you remove plants from your dead zone. But that also triggers when you either like
that's a good
whenever a
idea.
plant leaves for
That's a
any
good
reason,
idea.
it triggers. So it's got a
Okay.
lot of cards like the Sea Leaf Drake that can revive themselves out of the dead zone, which will trigger Great Oak Avenger. It's also got a big resource engine in the form of Spring Strong Ox, which will add itself back to hand whenever you occupy a territory. But the problem and the weak point of the deck, or the chink in its armor, is that you can control the board based on their open territories, because they can only work with their resource engine when they are able to occupy territories. So
Yeah.
if you aren't getting rid of their cards on territories, they'll start running out of steam. Of course, they have ways to counterplay that, like Suburban Vista, which when they occupy it, they get to search for other territories, so they can start opening up new spots on their territories.
Okay.
But if you run out of gas in that, you can keep staying alive, but it's very hard to find a kill, and eventually your opponent will find one. He does have the Great Oak Avenger and the Sea Leaf Drake, which is a strong combination, just the two of them. But he maybe could have left it in the dead zone there, because he on the other hand, I don't know. It's tough to say, right? Because against dragons at any point you could just be dead. So he maybe just wanted to like cover his options and like get
until the
an extra freeze off on the mangrove, because the mangrove death swamp allows you to freeze targets when you play creatures onto it.
Yeah, and he has no way of knowing what Connorlly has. So if he only has one, if he only has one creature out and Connorlly has two, if he gets something with dash, that's kind of GG. So if he
you're absolutely right about that.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
and
Connorlly, go for it.
I was just gonna say that, and having the same amount of I've moved the camera. So having the same amount of creatures on the board as dragons kind of weakens them.
Oh, you're right
with the
about that
augment.
because it turns off the augment. I wasn't considering that.
Yeah, okay.
That's forcing
gonna
Connor to play to the
play
board as opposed to
this
holding back
Paladin
cards.
Dragon.
Very true.
And I'm gonna play Fear of the Sky Tyrant.
Oh, it's getting
Okay.
an attack this
to,
turn.
to get dash.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have mana.
I'm going
Oh,
to
jeez.
attack your calcified dragon.
All right.
This is a very
Thank
early
you.
lead for Connor, but Mike's doing a good job of holding the
And I
fort
draw
down.
a card off of
For sure, for sure.
Fear.
Okay.
So
Oh, Ardent Silver. Oh no.
That's rough.
That's
That
so
is my
well.
turn.
I suppose the one upside is that
wait, sorry. I
Ardent
thought I was
needs
out
you to
of
have
mana.
2 or less cards in hand, so
yeah.
Connor would need to hand
I'm
dump
also
before they
going
can get it off.
to
That's true actually. Very full hand right now.
Yeah, very full hand, but a lot of mana to work with.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
actually
gonna
just 500
play,
right now, but we'll have lots of mana next turn.
As they go. Sorry.
All right. Okay, so I make.
Now this is a big
1,000
turn
mana
though
guaranteed
for
every turn because of growing
Mike
power.
because growing power is just
Okay.
triggered, which has increased his base
Oh.
mana.
Right, so I've got 1,500.
Oh, I see. And
That means
they've-
that Great Oak is
This feels
hypothetically
like-
online.
Oh,
Yeah,
and it
he's
looks like it's
playing it
coming out.
Occupying
Yep.
the suburban vista.
Yep.
Occupying Suburban Vista.
And
That's all of his mana for turn though,
that's
isn't it?
all the mana I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all your guys are too.
I don't know if that was the right play. If
Sure.
it was me. Well, on the other hand though, it does mean that he's throwing up a strong defense. He's gonna make Connor focus down that Great Oak Avenger, spending a lot of resources to do it, and he can always just get it back later. So he
Yeah.
might be playing like he might have just given up on any kind of early aggression. You know, he knows that he's playing a grindy list, and he had a really bad start. So maybe he's just trying to live. Like he's just
Yeah.
trying to live as long as he can, and he'll find the kill eventually.
Playing a really long game. I have a question actually regarding the Great Oak
Yeah, hit
Avenger.
Yeah.
It says when a plant leaves your dead zone, this gains an additional attack this turn. My question about that is the calcified dragon comes back when the opponent attacks. Does
Yes.
that give the Great Oak Avenger, because it's not on your turn?
It's not on your turn. It does still get an extra attack, but it can't use it.
Okay.
However, the point's moot, as Calcified Dragon is not a plant card.
Swing at
Oh.
with
Oh, I see. Okay.
For 350.
Connor ignoring the Great Oak Avenger, targeting the
then
Sea Leaf right off
Swing
rip.
at Elder Red Skull Phoenix for another 350.
Probing out for any interaction. That's that advanced fundamentals that Connor has going. Oh, this is a bad turn. This is a bad turn for Mike. He doesn't have any mana for interaction with his Calcified Dragon in the graveyard. And Connor has all the mana and cards in the world to deal with that Great Oak.
Yeah.
If you can give either one of those another 500, then yeah, you win.
Well,
Mike just straight up saying, I don't have it. Show me it, but I don't have it.
I will use to give Dragon of the Unbound 500 more power, and it will attack your Great Oak Avenger.
Okay, Great Oak Avenger is dead too now.
And then that's game.
That's
There's no card shield, no interaction.
Yep, you got it.
That's game. Real quick, gonna give Connorlly the point on the old scoreboard.
Nice. Man, that was a brutal first game for Mike.
Quick
he
game
didn't draw creatures. He even mulliganed for creatures, and he didn't draw creatures.
Yep.
I am worried to reset my.
For what he had, I thought he played really well. But
yeah,
the draws
he
just
he
weren't
extended.
there.
I mean, being able to live to what was that, turn 5 with no creatures is that's crazy. Yeah, the draws were not in his favor.
Okay. My hand.
I wonder if he. I wonder what would have happened if he would have gone for the just leaving up the calcified dragons instead. I don't think it would have mattered because even if he played out the 2 calcifieds,
I'm gonna try going first again.
He
Okay.
still dies to the Fuhrer because Connor had the
Right.
Fuhrer,
Right.
had 2 attacks to deal with those. Like it's still over.
And who is going first this game?
With this.
I assume I would think that Mike is gonna want to go first again, and Mike got a pretty decent hand there to mess around with.
See a card shield. I see 2 Great Oak Avengers, which seems probably hard to get those out fast, but it's not a fast deck.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't really care. Like he's got his best starter, which is Calcified Dragon. He can discard one of the Great Oaks and just get it back later with a Deadwood Runemancer or a Mangrove Death Swamp. He's got an Arctic Pilgrimage to search out, to toolbox out whatever he needs, and a card shield to protect his field. The only thing better to see here would be a Spring Strong Ox over one of those Great Oak Avengers.
Okay.
Connor's also got a strong hand too, though.
Yeah,
Double
I'm
Ash
seeing-
Metal, a Star Strike, and a Maximum Dragon, and a Fuhrer.
Calcified Dragon, discard a Great Oak Avenger.
And just like you said, Great Oak Avenger has been discarded.
I'll draw 2 for turn.
I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Oh my god, those are 2 really good draws for Connor.
Really good.
Yeah, I'll play a Ash Metal Dragon.
I'm hoping to see Maximum Dragon get played, to be honest. I don't think it got played in the last feature match. My personal favorite card.
It was never. It's a great card. I love Maximum Dragon. I'm a fan of it. It went through a lot of its design iterations, but this final version of it is very strong. Feels very fun. Oh, that was a good draw. Suburban Vista off the top.
Nice.
Search my deck for territory.
Here's his problem, though.
Here's
his problem. Is that does he play it? Because then he loses his other Great Oak to the card shield. He is gonna play it. I mean, I think that's fair.
All right.
Because like he doesn't really have a reason to worry yet about like the Ash Metal can't get over the Calcified on its own, and even if it does, he doesn't die. So I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Let me think. We got the one thing I would say is I guess they don't have that much mana yet, but if they can get past
I don't like that you're
Calcified Dragon, they do have like Combat Trick and Fury of the Sky Tyrant to get extra attacks out. I don't think the math works out for that to be a win though.
Well, it almost does though, because no, Connor doesn't have quite enough mana. No, you're right. You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to draw for turn.
If Connor had a little bit more mana, Connor could do it this turn.
Or like just enough mana to get the extra Ash Metal Dragon out. No, that only gives you resist until you have 5 creatures. Never mind. I'm making stuff up.
Yeah, it would need to be double Swarming Horde here to get the power bonus, and that wouldn't even get past the very beefy resist on this Calcified Dragon. Connor would need 1,500 damage to kill it.
Yeah. 2 combat tricks is kind of nice though.
Oh, that's excellent. I mean, it's excellent defensively, or you can hold them up for making an early kill when you probably shouldn't be allowed to.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, that's
very strong card.
Yeah, very, very strong card. Strong offensively, strong defensively.
Another Ash Metal Dragon and a Star Strike Dragon.
Okay.
Going for definitely the go wide strategy, setting up that Star Strike early so it can start farming out some spells.
Yeah.
That was a good draw.
All right. I'm just gonna Great Oak Avenger.
All right.
Have it occupy the Death Swamp.
Okay.
And I'll freeze.
That all their mana?
Makes sense.
That is not quite all of their mana, but it's almost all of it. It is 500 left in pool.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god! Connor has been drawing nothing but the cards they need this whole game.
Okay.
I will say Mike is in a good position here though. If he plays that second Great Oak onto that Mangrove, he can sack the Mangrove to get his other Great Oak back, and both of them get an extra attack.
Oh.
That is a ticking time bomb.
That's big.
Here's
Actually,
his
I think-
problem, though. Go for it.
I was just gonna say,
Okay.
depending on how
So-
Connor plays here, taking
Do it.
Great Oak and getting those extra attacks, I think kills, doesn't it?
Oh, it'll at least put him so far ahead that Connor will likely not be able to come back. That is a
Okay.
ticking time bomb right now, that board state. But the problem is Connor might be able to just kill this
Okay.
turn.
I'm gonna play
Oh,
this
As
Axel
long as they
Dragon,
can get past that calcified. which they
and
can with the
then I'm
Führer.
going to play maximum
Oh,
Dragon.
they
and
saw
there's
the
Maximum
line.
Dragon.
These three.
Yeah, they saw the line. They're leaving the
give it
ash
1500
metal
extra
up to
power.
get the extra attack at the end.
Okay.
They sacked the new ash metal so that they still have a total of 3 attacks.
And dash.
Wow.
All right.
So it is going to hit your Great Oak Avenger for.
But the card shield does
3000.
come down here. But it does
True.
mean
No, it won't.
that it stops that ticking time bomb
Ooh,
because
card
now
shield.
it's just
Yes.
one
Card
Great
shield.
Oak. And
Okay.
there's no, unless he rips a creature off the top, he can't fully occupy that Death Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
That is a shame.
Oh no, but
Now
Connor
we're
can
just
still
gonna have
use
to
the
do a Yu-Gi-Oh and
the
play the new
Führer.
cards, I guess.
The
Yeah,
Führer
I
will still
will
kill the
settle
calcified.
For, playing this
Oh,
to give it another
Oh,
attack
wow.
and killing your calcified dragon.
Sure.
Which means that
And
Connor is
see, so
still
my grand
gonna.
plan was I made sure to play an extra dragon, so this one would still have an attack against
Fascinating.
you. But you're too smart for that.
Ah man. Okay.
So
This is such a
I'm gonna pass my turn now.
tight
All right.
board state. Like this could go either
At
way
the end of
depending
my
on what they
turn-
draw.
or-
it does feel like a rough position to be having
at the end of my
0
turn, this
cards,
maximum dragon
but
loses
or
one
0 cards in
point of
hand.
power, so it's
Oh,
maximum
100%.
strength,
Connor
but
really
you
like
have zero resist.
forced him on kind of onto the back foot.
And
But
you also draw
if he
cards,
draws
don't
any
you?
creature, that
You're
Great
right,
Oak
I
is
did
hitting
draw a
twice this
card off
turn,
of,
and Connor doesn't have a card shield.
For each you sacrificed, so
I need to
Wow, wow, wow.
the cards that are in my hand. So
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Connor
Oh.
forgot to draw off the Maximum
The
Dragon, so there's the
draws.
card shield.
oh,
That might end the game.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually 2 card shields. Oh,
Alright,
the
Mr.
camera
Forget about this. Your turn.
going a little crazy.
all right.
Why did they draw?
Draw.
4? Oh, they
That's
forgot to draw for
probably not gonna
turn.
do it.
Okay.
I'll play some.
There's another
Go to combat.
suburban
Send with Great Oak at your maximum dragon.
oh my word.
15.
I apologize for this.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, good.
going to
Archie.
card shield.
Yep.
Wait,
and
hold on.
discard a,
Pause is happening.
I'm calling a judge call
I'll
on
discard
that.
a Star Strike Dragon.
Okay.
Oh, they're not seeing it. God damn it! This is why we can't. This is
Ah.
why we shouldn't.
And gonna pass
muted.
turn there.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What happened?
judge call.
Oh.
Oh, they see.
I guess we'll unmute.
Yep.
Hello, Judge.
Yeah. Why did you draw 4 off of the Maximum Dragon?
He drew
Uh,
3,
draw-
and then the 4th
draw
off
a
the
card
two.
Oh,
for
the 4th
each
was the
dragon you
Führer.
sacrifice.
Okay, I
Yeah.
missed that.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you already drew for that. Okay, cool. My mistake. I just wanted to make sure everything was hunky dory with that. Sorry for interrupting.
No problem.
You guys are good to go back on mute.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Alright.
We were in the middle of your turn.
No, I was just finishing mine.
Okay, so mine's beginning. All right.
Yep.
Draw for turn.
Wait, what?
BigGuyMike played Suburban.
Oh, he drew sub off the top.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Okay, so that's got.
He's got plays though. Oh no, he doesn't. No, he shouldn't have
It's got
played it.
500.
He can't.
500
He
resist,
can't play the
1500
calcified out of
resist,
yard
200
anymore because
200
that's on the
power.
field.
Oof.
Oh,
I'm
he
going
shouldn't
to
have played it
play
down.
Combat trick.
That's
targeting
gonna be a
Maximum Dragon
second
to bring up
loss,
2000
kicking him into
power and
loser's
Smoky Swing at
bracket.
Great Oak Avenger.
Yep.
He didn't.
All
I
right.
think I lose
He
here.
didn't read the card.
Yeah,
I don't
Ashwell
have
Dragon's
this
just going to
card.
attack you directly.
Yeah, I should have kept the Suburban Vista.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
sees
they
it
see it
now.
now.
That's
Got it.
that's
That's
the worst
rough.
feeling.
Good games.
Like, cause so many people, I do the exact same thing. When you you draw the card, you play the
Yeah.
card. Like you don't think about it.
Yeah. Because it's like it's the only play you've got.
Yeah, and
That's rough.
Wow.
Another
Really,
2-0.
it's dumb. Why did
Yeah,
why
another
did-
2-0. It's funny because these are the only 2-0s that are happening are the feature matches.
I was so dumb for playing that Suburban Vista.
That is
He's
rough.
beating up on himself now. Oh, you hate to see that.
You hate to see it.
Man, what good
see the
gameplay from
second
Connor
2-0.
there, though. Just so efficiently managing
Mm.
their opponent's resources and just
Yeah.
like choking out the game. And just like really good ordering, like forcing that card shield,
Yeah.
threatening the game win. Like that card shield, I think lost Mike the game because forcing the card shield there meant that he couldn't get the 3 attacks off of the over the 2 Great Oak Avengers the next turn. So that was a big difference.
Yeah. It
Um,
was risky keeping that hand too. It
oh, you're saying it's
Oh,
a
my
risky
hand
keep.
that I started with.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
hate to
my
see that.
hand.
Wow, what a! I mean,
Man.
that's the showing that was kind of expected though from Connor.
Yeah.
They have a track record of just controlling the board with
Certainly
giant
one of the
dragons.
favorites to win.
Oh, for sure. Mike was doing very strong though. I mean, like I honestly think he really could have put up a fight if he hadn't played down that Suburban Vista.
Yeah.
Because he could have played onto when the attack came in, he could have played the calcified onto the mangrove, which freezes a target. He freezes the attacker and negates the damage. And then next turn he could sack it to get an extra attack on that Great Oak. So he had definitely plays. Like that was a major inflection point, but unfortunately the Pachinko machine just didn't land in the winning
Yeah.
the winning bucket. Okay, well.
I saw, like,
2 excellent games.
Yeah.
Genuinely very good games.
Connor's agreeing with you there.
Yeah.
You made me think very hard every single turn.
Yeah.
You like make me do that.
Yeah.
That was.
And I
that was
hate
all-
thinking, which is why I played Big Dragon, so
Maybe I should turn them back up.
Yeah, we'll
Oh, yeah.
get in the post game interview here.
yeah, we're listening to you. We have been for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Whoops.
I see.
Okay.
Whoops. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay, cool. We'll turn you guys back up and we'll do a quick post game. So I'll throw Connor in timeout for a sec and we'll just talk to
Throw us
Mike.
back over here. Turn these back on so we can see who's talking.
All right. So how you feeling after that match, Mike?
Not as good as I'd hoped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh man, that was brutal.
That was generational fumble.
Well,
The
sure,
draws.
it happens to everybody. But yeah, your draws in game 1 were so bad. That was not your fault. Like game 1, there was nothing you could do. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think for how long you lasted in game 1 was impressive. Because it's like you didn't have a turn 2 play, like you just didn't draw one.
Yeah.
And then of course when you did draw one, you were like so behind on board that it just didn't matter.
I feel like if I would have seen a Spring Strong Ox in either of those, in any of the openers that I saw, I probably could have put up like a 10-turn fight, but that was just.
Yeah, no, I'm with
rough.
you there. The lack of Spring Strong Oxes there was definitely very rough.
Keeping that game 2 hand was probably also not optimal.
Well, we were discussing it, and I mean that you had your board state was like a ticking time bomb for a second there. Like, yes, it was a risky keep, but it almost paid off. If you had been able to get out of that turn without using that card shield, or if you had somehow had a different card to discard rather than the second Great Oak, or even if you had drawn a creature on top of that, you would have been able to occupy the Mangrove Death Swamp and then get back that Great Oak, and all of a sudden you would have had 2 to 3 attacks on Great Oaks. So that I like you. It so happened that Connor saw the line with the Maximum Dragon, and
yeah, that is one cool freaking card.
Oh yeah, it's a very strong card. It's a real beater when you see it when you see it up against you.
One thing this deck needs to really pop off, and you were talking about this with me when I was first learning the deck, it's a sack outlet, and it would
Yeah.
probably make this one of like definitely top 2 of the structure decks in this tournament.
So I will say actually, so the Nat Fiends will be happy about this. I don't know if you saw, but I'm reworking the decks into version 3 now that we're seeing the data from the tournament, and Nat is getting a sack outlet in its third
Oh
version.
hell yeah!
So it's not a repeatable sack outlet, but it's
Still, we take it. We take it.
yeah. I think it's gonna help the deck's consistency a whole lot. Is there anything you want to say to the viewers?
Hey, I might have lost this one, but I'm still alive in the tournament, going to the loser bracket.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just got to push through
Yeah.
to grants.
Yeah, we're just playing the Eye of the Tiger, right? Eye of the Tiger.
Heart of the cards. Is that
Eye of
copyrighted?
Tiger, Heart in the Cars. No, it's not. You're good. Wow. Okay. Wow. I'm just uploading the tournament listing here. And finally, sorry, I'm just uploading the tournament listing here. Finally, how are you feeling about your chances and losers? Are you excited to make your redemption arc?
Yeah, absolutely. I do feel like I will, have a better chance, just where it's going to tend to be some of the lower skill players who are there, and I don't really know who all is there, of course, but I will. We'll see when we get there. Hopefully, I have the edge because of experience with other card games.
Yeah.
Praying that's the case.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Very cool. All right. Well, thanks for playing, and
Yeah.
thanks for showing up and hopping
Yeah.
in the feature
Thanks
match
for
for
having
us.
me on the feature.
Hope to
Oh,
see
yeah,
you.
this is my first time on a stream.
Yeah. Hope to see you make
Nice.
it far enough to be back in one of the other feature matches.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'll go grab Connor.
All right.
I always feel like Caesar Flickerman in the Hunger Games whenever we're talking about that, because I'm like, I'm sending people to their elimination and losers
Oh.
bracket. I'm like, excited to see you again, but we're saying it to like every person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not everyone will be seen again, unfortunately.
No, not. In fact, very few of them will.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna have to beat whoever. Like, they're gonna have to get through Dragon to get
Yeah.
out of losers.
Yeah.
So that's pretty scary. Okay. Let's go grab Connor.
Hello.
Hello, Connor.
Hi, how's it going?
So
Good.
you must be feeling pretty good about that.
I'm feeling pretty good.
That 2-0. Both feature matches have been 2-0, so it's kind of wild. How do you feel that compared to your previous match against Dragon?
I think Dragon really forced me to play my best game. I think that he had me on the ropes a lot more. Mike
Sure.
is a
That's definitely
good
true.
player. Mike is a good player, but the matchup is something that I was pretty well prepared for. He seemed to need to take a couple more turns to ramp up, which is where I really that's where my best matchup is being able
You're right
to
about
cut
that.
people off before they get going.
Yeah, Nat is definitely the deck that's like, ironically, despite having the augment that is directly countering mana choke, is definitely the weakest to like mana choke style strategies, just because like
It takes a minute.
it takes a
Yeah.
minute. They
Yeah.
can't get their defense up that fast. But I will say, like, Mike had just awful draws.
It was
Yeah,
rough.
it felt like that because I would never start off with just 2 territories off the bat, and so I kind of know that he must not have had a choice.
No, he didn't. He
No.
didn't. And he didn't draw like anything off the class gazing. He drew the sea leaf streak, obviously, but like that
Yeah.
Yeah.
wasn't enough to matter. So I think honestly, like all that considered, his performance in game 1 was pretty impressive because he lasted like, what was it, 5 turns with no creatures.
Oh yeah, no, it was really impressive how long he was able to keep me from killing him.
Yeah, so there's definitely that. But yeah, game 2, just you had him on the ropes the whole time, and you just kept pressing him until he made a mistake, and then you capitalized. Like,
Mhm.
it was definitely like a very Dragons was thriving in that game 2. And
Yeah.
you seeing the line with the second ash medal in your hand was very strong as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't get that line because he did have the card shield,
You
but
did have the card shield. Well, you didn't know this, but that still won you the game. You were about to lose
well,
if
because
he didn't have the card shield.
he was out of cards.
Yeah. Well, but
Yeah, but
secondarily, he was forced to discard his Great Oak Avenger.
Oh, his
If he
Great
had
Oak Avenger, I
played,
know. I saw
yeah,
that
if,
go into the dead zone. I was
yeah,
like, oh. The
because he
funny.
would have been able to play that onto the Mangrove Death Swamp, trigger the Mangrove Death Swamp, and add the third Great Oak to hand, and you would have been facing down 3 Great Oak attacks on your board, which
Yeah.
like you would have been able to defend like 1 or 2, but he would have definitely chunked you like way down to size and had a huge mana advantage. So
Yeah, I will say the thing that actually scared me the most going into this match was when I saw his augment, because I was like, oh great, he's gonna play a slow game, so if I can't get him quickly, then I'll be out. Because once he gets to that like 5th round, generate 2,000 mana base, it's ugh.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was kind of like his win condition against you. So the fact that you were able to kneecap him before he got there was efficient playing. How are you feeling about your chances going forward in the tournament? I mean, you're at round 3 with no losses. So
I am seeing
Going
you've
pretty good.
been basically issued a challenge in the chat. Sad, a message from your boy Tyron says, sad to see Mike drop down, but Dragons is pretty favorable matchup for me on Magician, so I'm happy to see Connor stay in the winner's bracket. How are you feeling about that?
No way, did he? I did not see that message.
in
All
stream
right,
chat, it's in stream chat.
Ty. Oh, so you're listening. Good.
Yeah, they're here. All right.
Just be prepared. All right. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, this is really. I mean, I didn't want to have any repeat performers and feature matches, but I feel that I cannot let round 3 be anything besides Ty versus Connor for the feature match, because it's like there's so much like hype going into that match.
Well, I think we've seen that I perform pretty well with an audience, so I'd welcome that.
That's true.
That's true. You're right about that. But Magicians is a hard fight. It's really strong right now, and Ty is in top form playing it.
Well, I might have to do some practicing, but my last exam is due tomorrow, Ty. I've got nothing going on.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna be prepared.
Oh boy. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to end it. So thank you so much for hopping in the feature match with us and running some games of this TCG we all love. And I guess I'll probably see you and Prometheus next week in the feature match.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
See you then.
I'll see you both in the finals too.
And with that, they leave.
They drop out. Listen, they came, they 2-0'd, and they're going back to doing homework.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you just said. I forgot to turn the alerts off, and they are very loud.
I said they came, they 2-0'd, and then they went back to doing homework.
Well, I hadn't considered
that
the
was a sub 30-minute matchup.
Sub 30-minute. I hadn't considered the off-board gambit of just having all your exams really early.
Yeah. That's high-level metagaming right there. That's crazy. I wonder what Ty's schedule looks like. Will he be? I wonder if he'll be practicing the matchup as well. It's interesting because Connor and Ty are kind of like the characters to beat right now because of like the hype and the tournament record. But Ty's actual rival is Dragon, but so is Connor's. So it's like not only is round 3's feature match going to be about like a battle for who between these titans is going to win, it's who gets to face off with another character, which is insane.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's probably a good place to leave it.
I think so, yeah. Thanks for the invite and putting on the tournament.
Of course.
I will see you when I see you. I mean, we might I don't know if I'll see you between now and the next tournament. What am I trying to say? I will, at the latest, see you next week.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
See ya.
All right. Thanks, everyone who showed up for the match. I hope you had a good time. I think I need to do some studying. I feel a little behind when I'm trying to commentate. But other than that, thanks for sticking around. I'm gonna end the stream now. I might be back in like an hour. But if I'm not, I'm not. So, good night. And in case I don't see you, good morning, good